It's a chance to aspire to glory. They seem pretty confident he's going to handle the ground. What about some of the others in the lineup as well? Because it's a race that has got a relatively open look to it. Let's have a look at horse number 1 over on the far side of the parade ring at the moment. Now, this is Salamanca Lad for Dan and Claire Kubler. His only win so far came when in the care of Richard Fahy. That was in the autumn of last year. Ground much softer than he's likely to encounter this afternoon, but he did run well when finishing third on quicker conditions at Ripon last time. Couple back from him. Let's take a look at number 4. Magnificent Match. Should be suited by conditions. Hasn't been in quite such good form of late. One career win from 12 starts so far. Slightly easier grade perhaps than one or two of the recent assignments. Number 6 is Excel in Space. Ex-Irish, first start of the year, first start for Tony Carroll. Hasn't been in action since September 23. It looks reasonably straight, but it might just be a shot across the bows here. 5 is the Mick Appleby trained filly Solo Solitaire. Formerly trained in the States, didn't show an awful lot on her debut for the yard. Early days for her, but she needs to find something. 7 is Hey Big Spender, certainly bred to be better than a 57 rated filly, but she hasn't beaten very many home in her maidens so far, and William Haggis now reaches for the blinkers as she moves into handicap company. 2 is Etretat, Charlie Johnston responsible for this one, yet to win in 10 starts so far. Etretat didn't run too badly last time, but needs to build on that. Certainly got the size and scope, but it hasn't quite delivered on the racecourse as yet. And then we've got the grey, number 3, Monk's Mead. Not without a chance. Decent enough second at Bath, 2 runs back, Monk's Mead. Made much of the running at Lingfield last time before being picked off late on. Just wonder whether the way that race panned out, whether Monksmead perhaps did a little bit too much too soon. It's not entirely impossible that Monksmead could be pretty competitive off a mark of 61 here. So that's the field for this mile handicap.
Colours green, epaulettes, blue cap. Rob Hornby for trainer Charlie Johnston and Kingsley Park 40, ready to run. Etretat, an 11-1 chance in the betting. Betting headed by Magnificent Match at odds of 9-4 currently. 4-1 Aspire to Glory. Salamanca Lad 9-2. Monks Mead 11-2. Hey Big Spender 15-2. 11's Etretat. Solo Solitaire 16's Excel in Space 40-1. 6 is Excel in Space, red with the white hoop, red and white half sleeves, white cap, William Carson. First start for Tony Carroll in the colours of the Rebel Boys. 6 Excel in Space. Number 5 is the nose-banded Solo Solitaire. Pink colours, light blue seam, light blue sleeves and a red cap. Lewis Edmonds and Mick Appleby. Horse is nose-banded. In the colours of Ringfort Stud Limited. Number 7, Hey Big Spender, pink with a grey sash. Yard have had a good day today. William Haggis, plenty of winners elsewhere. Billy Lochnan rides for Lord Lloyd Webber. Familiar colours, pink with a grey sash. The greys, number 3, Monks Mead in the yellow and green halved colours. George Bass claiming 3 for Mark Usher and the Rodown Racing Partnership. Number 3, Monks Mead. Number 1 is the top one, Salamanca Lad. Maroon with the striped sleeves, yellow cap. David Egan for Daniel and Claire Kubler. The colours of Fellowship Racing and Discovery. David Egan seeking a third winner here this evening. Number 1, Salamanca Lad.
Yeah, we've seen them all in the parade ring. Going to post now. 9-4, Dave Magnificent Match. Aspire to Glory 4-1 for the Coral Racing Club. Salamanca Lad 9-2. 11-2 and bigger the rest. What catches your eye here?
The one that catches my eye is definitely the top one, Salamanca Lad. It looks like an insurance bet to nothing to me, 9-2 each way. The reason being is that it's back to its a mark that it won off as a 2-year-old in a Thirsk nursery. I know that was on soft ground, but last time at Ripon came back on similar ground to tonight. It's one of those horses that this is a 0-62. It's rated 64. They're just about the first horses I'm drawn to in these low-grade handicaps. And then when you see David Egan riding it and Daniel and Claire Kubler, who are slide rule precision trainers, they study the form book and they take a deep interest in data and ratings and things. They certainly don't throw the entries together.
No.
A horse that ran well on its latest start, I think it can go close. But I think it's, that being said, I think it's a trappy enough handicap. Monks Mead is consistent, but I just think might be a bit more exposed than some of these. And similarly, I think the same of the favourite, Magnificent Match, but it did run well enough last time at Windsor. But most of them have been closer to the pace tonight than that horse is. And then we've got the 2 unknowns, Solo Solitaire from the Appleby yard, and the one that your eye is definitely drawn to is a horse having 3 runs, first run in a handicap. Blinkered for the first time for William Haggis, who's had 4 winners and a second so far today. Billy Loughnane on board, but there's no money for it at all. And for a Haggis horse in this sort of company, the fact that there's no money for it just makes me wonder how much ability it's actually thought to have got.
Yeah.
Hasn't shown an awful lot. It's been big prices, and it's only actually beaten 4 horses in 3 runs.
Yeah. Okay, good luck to Coral Racing Club.
Yeah, good luck. It'd be great if they get the treble up.
Get the treble up, yeah, indeed. But Salamanca Lad looks fairly solid, Stuart, we think, here in the studio.
Well, I think he's probably got more to offer off this sort of handicap, Mark, as Dave was making reference to. And the fact that he appeared to handle much quicker conditions when he finished third at Ripon last time is encouraging when you look at his win at Thirsk coming in much softer ground in September last year. And it's been a good night for David Egan so far. And there was just that parting shot, wasn't there, when I wished him well with his final 2 rides, that he said he was hoping to get one more. I wonder if this might be the one. Salamanca Lad. There was a degree of confidence coming from Lewis Knowles, however, wasn't there, about the chance of Aspire to Glory. He's been on the drift late on, out to 9-2 as the Coral Racing Club seeks an across-the-card treble. Darragh Keenan in the saddle. Lewis pretty confident that Aspire to Glory is going to handle the ground. He felt it was a drying situation at Ripon last week. Aspire to Glory set to come out of stall 3 is already safely ensconced. Don't think it's impossible that Monksmead could be pretty competitive here. Perhaps slightly stronger handling from George Bass today. Just maybe slightly overcooked it from the front at Lingfield last time, and if judged on the runner-up effort at Bath, that would make him competitive here. Right, last one's coming in. Let's go up and rejoin Tim.
Thanks, Stuart. Etretat is the last one in. So Etretat is the last one into 2. They're off and racing over the 1 mile trip on the round course, and this visit racingtv.com handicap. Salamanca Lad is keen to lead under David Egan in the maroon and yellow, with the grey Monksmead right up there with George Bass as well. Up against the rail in the light blue cap, Magnificent Match and Ross Orion alongside the blue and green of Etretat. Out wider of these, Solo Solitaire, the red cap of Lewis Edmonds. Under a bit of a keen early hold is Aspire to Glory, trying to switch off with a noseband with the star on the cap. Up against the rail is Hey Big Spender in the pink with the grey sash. And Excel in Space is last in the red and white as they go downhill towards the home straight. And leading is Salamanca Lad. Salamanca Lad leading from Monksmead in 2nd position. Then we have Magnificent Match in 3rd place. Followed through by Etretat and Hey Big Spender and Billy Lochnan up against the rail. Solo Solitaire comes next for Lewis Edmonds. Then Aspire to Glory, Dara Keenan. And moving a little bit wider, Excel in Space and William Carson as they head down the home straight inside the final 4 furlongs. Salamanca Lad is still leading under treble-seeking David Egan. Monksmead in 2nd position. Then Magnificent Match, followed by Etretat. Hey Big Spenders up against the rail. Solo Solitaire, Aspire to Glory. And then we have Excel in Space. Moving along at quite a clip here, and Salamanca Lad is still out in front, ridden along Monksmead in 2nd as they head inside the final couple of furlongs. Magnificent Match is up on the rail trying to stay on, almost stumbling in behind was Hey Big Spender, who's desperately seeking a gap. Etretat is out wider. Salamanca Lad still leads inside the final furlong, 2 lengths clear. Monksmead and Etretat, Magnificent Match, Hey Big Spender still looking for room, and it's Salamanca Lad who's still out in front from Monksmead, and Salamanca Lad will make all the running. A treble for David Egan. Monksmead in 2nd, Magnificent Match. Not much luck in the run for Hey Big Spender, and then came Etretat.
Another winner for Dave Nevison in the studio, Salamanca Lad. 3 on the night for David Egan. Always had things under control, he felt, in the last 2.5 furlongs. Monksmead, the grey, just getting the vote for 2nd over Magnificent Match. And Hey Big Spender, not beaten that far, ultimately, the daughter of Lope de Vega on her handicap debut, and she seemed to struggle to get out at various stages up the straight. No such problems for Salamanca Lad, however, given a positive ride, always close to the pace under Egan. Slowly wound up the gallop from 3 furlongs out, stretched the field out. He had a lot of these in trouble a long way out. Keep an eye on Hey Big Spender, pink colours. Gaps aren't quite there when she needs them. She almost clipped heels with the grey. Monksmead inside the 2. And she's been involved in that bunch in behind. But even late on, she's forced to switch again, and the gap isn't really there. There probably is going to be a small handicap in her on the back of this. I'm not so sure that Aspire to Glory today did enjoy the quick ground. He got himself perhaps a little bit further back in the run than his ideal round here anyway, blue and white starred colours, but I didn't think he was striding out with quite the purpose of a horse who was enjoying quick summer ground.